Ever thought about why frogs freeze yet live? Wood frogs are nature's winter warriors. These incredible amphibians can withstand freezing temperatures by entering a state known as suspended animation. During this process, their bodies essentially shut down, slowing their metabolism to an incredible degree. While they are frozen, their cells do not suffer damage, and they don't need to urinate, which is quite fascinating. This ability helps them survive harsh winters in northern climates, where temperatures can plummet. As winter approaches, wood frogs prepare for hibernation, often burrowing into the ground or hiding under leaf litter. When spring arrives, the frogs thaw out, and just like that, they return to life. This remarkable survival strategy not only showcases the resilience of wood frogs, but also makes scientists curious about the potential applications for human medicine in the future. Isn't nature full of surprises? Did you know we share genes with chimpanzees? It's fascinating to think that humans and chimpanzees have about 98% of their DNA in common. This genetic similarity highlights the close relationship we share with our primate cousins. Over millions of years, both species have evolved from a common ancestor, which contributes to these shared genetic traits. While our differences, like walking on two legs and our advanced cognitive abilities, set us apart, that same DNA is responsible for many fundamental biological processes in both species. For example, basic functions such as metabolism and immune responses depend on this shared genetic foundation. Scientists study these similarities to better understand human biology and evolution, and even to tackle health issues. Chimpanzees, known for their intelligence and social behavior, can provide insights into our own behavior and biology. So the next time you ponder what makes us human, remember that a little of that genetic beauty ties us to our jungle-dwelling relatives. Did you know Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother? This fascinating connection shows just how close these two stars are. Dolly, known for her iconic country music hits, has played a significant role in Miley's life since she was just a baby. Their bond grew stronger over the years, with Dolly taking on a protective and nurturing role, almost like a second mother. Dolly often shares heartfelt words about Miley, viewing her not just as a talented performer, but as family. Miley, in turn, admires Dolly for her immense talent and kindness. Their relationship is based on love and support, which is remarkable in the often cutthroat entertainment industry. Whether they're sharing laughs on social media or offering each other advice, their connection exemplifies how important it is to have mentors in life. Isn't it wonderful to see strong female artists uplifting each other? With their shared love for music and passion for helping others, they create a beautiful example of friendship and family in the spotlight. Prepare to be amazed by the discovery of X-rays. In 1895, a curious physicist named Wilhelm Röntgen stumbled upon one of the most revolutionary breakthroughs in medical science: X-rays. While conducting experiments with cathode rays in his lab, something extraordinary caught Röntgen's attention. A piece of cardboard painted with a fluorescent material began to glow, even though it was shielded by a thick block of wood. Intrigued by this phenomenon, Röntgen hypothesized that cathode rays were producing a new kind of ray that could penetrate solid objects. He aptly named this mysterious radiation X-rays, with X signifying its unknown nature. But Röntgen's curiosity didn't end there. He quickly demonstrated the potential of X-rays by creating images of bones. Imagine the revolutionary ability to see inside the human body without invasive surgery. His groundbreaking discoveries not only transformed medical imaging, but also ushered in a new era in healthcare. People around the world were captivated by the power of X-rays to uncover hidden injuries or conditions, and Röntgen's work earned him the first Nobel Prize in Physics in 1901. Today, X-rays are indispensable tools in hospitals and clinics, aiding doctors in diagnosing and treating countless diseases. Did you know Genghis Khan embraced many faiths? Despite his strong connection to Tengrism, one of the oldest religions in Mongolia, Genghis Khan was remarkably open-minded when it came to spirituality. He believed in learning from different cultures and their beliefs, which led him to engage with Buddhist monks, Muslim leaders, Christian missionaries, and Taoist monks. This dialogue wasn't just about tolerance, It was about understanding and incorporating valuable moral teachings into his own life. For Genghis Khan, these interactions not only enriched his spiritual perspective, but also helped him unify a vast empire filled with diverse peoples and religions. His leniency toward different faiths fostered a kind of unity that was rare for his time. This strategy contributed to the stability and success of the Mongol Empire. So what can we learn from his approach to embracing diversity? Let's uncover the truth about French bakeries. In France, a bakery must make all its bread from scratch to proudly call itself a bakery. This law ensures that when you step into a boulangerie, you're indulging in artisanal creations, crafted with skill and passion. Outsourcing any step in the bread-making process means losing the cherished title of a bakery. This tradition reflects the French commitment to quality and authenticity in their food culture. From kneading the dough to baking it to golden perfection, every loaf reflects the baker's artistry and dedication. Imagine walking by a local bakery with the warm aroma of freshly baked baguettes inviting you inside. The rules keep the bakery experience genuine, distinguishing it from mass-produced bread you might find in a supermarket. So next time you enjoy a crusty baguette or a fluffy croissant, remember that it originated from a committed baker who followed the rules to maintain that beloved title. You won't believe the color of Thailand's Red Pool. This stunning natural attraction, located in Koh Samui, appears to have water that is a vibrant red. However, it's not due to any dye or contamination, as you might think. Instead, this fascinating effect is created by a clever combination of red, yellow, and orange tiles that beautifully line the pool's bottom. When sunlight hits the water, the unique arrangement of colors works with light refraction, creating an optical illusion that tricks our eyes. Visitors often find themselves captivated by this vivid sight, snapping pictures and marveling at nature's artistry. The Red Pool has become a must-visit spot for tourists who want to experience something extraordinary and share their experiences on social media. Next time you consider a trip to Thailand, make sure to add this remarkable location to your checklist. With its breathtaking visuals and striking colors, the Red Pool challenges our perceptions and adds a splash of wonder to the beauty found in nature. Believe it or not, Einstein married his own cousin. In 1919, renowned physicist Albert Einstein tied the knot with Elsa Einstein, who also happened to be his first cousin. This unexpected union came after the end of Einstein's first marriage. Elsa played a crucial role in supporting Einstein, not just as a partner, but also in his pursuit of revolutionary ideas in physics. Their relationship was unusual and stirred quite a bit of gossip, given that many people raised eyebrows at the thought of marrying a relative. However, their bond flourished despite its societal judgments, showcasing the personal complexities behind one of history's greatest scientific minds. Elsa was not just a source of emotional support, she also contributed to Einstein's work, managing his correspondence and helping him navigate the demands of his growing fame. Their love story reminds us that even brilliant thinkers have intricate personal lives, don't you think? Did you know that floating islands exist in Lake Titicaca? The Uros people have created these remarkable islands using reeds for centuries. Situated on the border between Peru and Bolivia, Lake Titicaca is the highest navigable lake in the world, sitting over 12,500 feet above sea level. The Uros construct their islands from totora reeds, which they expertly weave together. Maintaining these islands requires constant effort as the reeds decay, so they regularly add fresh layers to keep their homes afloat. The Uros live a unique lifestyle, fishing, hunting birds, and crafting beautiful handicrafts that they sell to visitors. Their way of life is closely tied to the lake's ecosystem, showcasing human ingenuity in adapting to nature. As modernity encroaches, the Uros strive to preserve their traditions and culture. Wouldn't you love to explore these amazing floating communities? Can you escape a crocodile's grip easily? Experts say that poking a crocodile in the eyes is one of the quickest ways to break free if you find yourself in a tight spot with this powerful predator. Crocodiles have incredibly strong jaws, and once they snap down, their grip can feel like a vice. Luckily, their eyes are a vulnerable target. The idea is simple. Aiming for the eyes can cause enough distress to the crocodile, making it release its hold. This method works because crocodiles, like many animals, instinctively pull back when their eyes are threatened. Of course, the best way to avoid a close encounter with a crocodile is by staying at a safe distance and respecting their habitat. Crocodilian species can be found in rivers, lakes, and even some coastal areas around the world, and they play a crucial role in their ecosystems. While the thought of poking a crocodile sounds wild, it's just another reminder of how we need to respect and understand wildlife, especially those with a mouthful of sharp teeth. Have you ever wondered about Google's near sale? In its infancy, Google was a budding tech company full of innovative ideas and groundbreaking potential. Back in the late 1990s, its founders, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, explored selling their creation to Excite, a popular search engine at the time. They thought they could fetch less than $1 million for Google, which now seems astonishingly low given its current worth. Excite, however, passed on the opportunity, missing out on a deal that would have revolutionized the internet landscape. This moment is often seen as one of the biggest missed chances in tech history. Imagine if Excite had agreed to the purchase. Instead, Google skyrocketed into becoming one of the most influential companies in the world, changing how we search and access information. It's fascinating to think how different the tech world could be if Excite had realized just how valuable Google would become. So what lessons can we learn from this story about seizing opportunities? What if I told you zombies have a deeper meaning? The term zombie likely traces its roots back to the Congo word zombie, which means the spirit of a deceased person. This intriguing origin sets the stage for how the concept has evolved across cultures. In many Western movies and TV shows, we envision zombies as mindless, brain-hungry monsters hell-bent on destruction. However, in Haitian culture, the interpretation of a zombie diverges significantly. Here, a zombie often represents someone who is socially ostracized, indicating exclusion rather than mindless hunger. This unique perspective roots itself in the rich history of Haitian Vodou, where folklore suggests that certain individuals might be revived not as themselves, but as beings under the control of another, representing themes of loss of identity and freedom. Next time you hear the word zombie, consider this profound cultural significance. The term encapsulates fears of loss and disempowerment, while reminding us of the complex ways language reflects our understanding of life and death. Prepare to be enchanted by Julian Voss Andrea's sculptures. This German artist creates stunning works that play tricks on your eyes. His sculptures use a clever design of parallel sheets that can look solid from one angle, but fade away when you change your viewpoint. Imagine walking around one of these pieces and suddenly watching it transform right before your eyes. This clever manipulation of light and perspective makes Julian's art not just something to see, but also something to experience. Each sculpture invites you in, encouraging you to explore the boundaries of perception. As you move, the artwork shifts, revealing hidden dimensions and patterns. It's a true dance between art and physics, where your position becomes an essential part of the artwork. This innovative style not only challenges traditional sculpture, but also sparks conversations about how we see and understand the world around us. How many other artworks can offer such a dynamic relationship with their viewers? What if an AI could organize your Lego bricks? An innovative AI application is shaking up the Lego community by accurately scanning and organizing pieces. Created by a passionate independent developer, this app helps fans discover new, creative ways to utilize their Lego bricks. Imagine having a tool that not only sorts your vast collection, but also inspires you with unique building ideas you might never have thought of. With the app, fans can quickly search for specific pieces or find suggestions for projects based on what they have on hand. This amazing technology enriches the building experience, making it easier for kids and adults alike to dive into their imaginative worlds. Whether you're a seasoned builder or just starting, this app fosters creativity and connection among Lego enthusiasts everywhere. By streamlining the organization process, it allows more time for what really matters: the joy of building and letting your imagination run wild. Are you ready to transform your Lego adventures with AI? Why do orchestras hold blind auditions for musicians? This innovative practice, where musicians perform behind a screen, is designed to eliminate bias during auditions. By hiding the identity of each candidate, orchestras can focus solely on the musician's talent and performance skills, rather than their gender or appearance. This method has proven incredibly effective, leading to a significant increase in the representation of female musicians in classical music. In fact, studies have shown that orchestras using blind auditions hired more women than those that did not. This change not only promotes fairness, but also enriches the music community by bringing in diverse voices and perspectives. As more orchestras adopt this practice, the classical music scene becomes more inclusive, reflecting a broader range of experiences and talents. How does this impact the future of music? Why does the closed door button often seem useless? It turns out that in most elevators, this button might just be a placebo. Many people think pressing it will speed up the closing of the doors, but the reality is different. Safety regulations require elevators to have automatic door timers, ensuring that doors remain open long enough for passengers to enter or exit safely. Designers often include the closed door button to give riders a sense of control, even if it doesn't actually make the doors close faster. This fascinating intersection of psychology and safety shows how our perceptions influence our interaction with everyday objects. So next time you're in an elevator and tempted to hit that button, remember it's more about making you feel in charge than actually changing the elevator's operation. Is it really true that discover the fascinating world of sumo wrestling? This traditional Japanese sport, rich in culture, has captivated audiences for over 1,500 years. Sumo isn't merely two hefty athletes clashing in a ring. It's a majestic spectacle filled with rituals, ceremonies, and deep-rooted traditions. Before each match, wrestlers perform ceremonial practices, such as purifying the ring with salt and executing a unique dance known as shiko. These rituals are deeply intertwined with Shinto beliefs, emphasizing the spiritual significance behind the sport. The lineage of sumo dates back to ancient Japan, where it originally served to entertain the gods and ensure bountiful harvests. As centuries progressed, sumo evolved into the sport we recognize today, complete with a structured ranking system and unique attire, like the distinctive mawashi, a traditional belt. Wrestlers, referred to as rikishi, dedicate their lives to intense training and disciplined diets. This blend of fierce competition and a profound respect for tradition makes a sumo match an extraordinary experience. Today, sumo wrestling stands as an iconic symbol of Japanese culture, attracting fans and enthusiasts from around the globe. Did you know Apollo 11 astronauts faced quarantine? After landing safely back on Earth, the crew members of Apollo 11, comprised of Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins, went through an unusual 21-day quarantine. This precaution was taken to ensure that they did not unintentionally bring back any unknown lunar microbes from the moon. At that time, people were genuinely concerned about the possibility of extraterrestrial life forms, even if they weren't sure what such life would look like. To keep things safe, the astronauts were confined in a special mobile quarantine facility, which looked like a science lab on wheels. During this period, scientists closely monitored their health, gathered samples, and conducted research to ensure both the crew and the public were protected. This quarantine highlighted the cautious thinking of scientists and government officials in the early space age. It's fascinating how the history of space exploration shaped our understanding of potential new life. What if those microbes were harmful? Thankfully, everything turned out fine, but it certainly makes us wonder about the risks of exploring the unknown. Chickens can't cross the road in Quitman, Georgia? This quirky law has baffled locals and visitors alike. Dating back to a time when rural life was more common, the regulation likely aimed to prevent traffic accidents involving these feathered friends. Imagine the scene, a chicken strutting across a busy road, causing chaos as cars swerve to avoid it. While it's certainly a funny nod to that classic joke about why chickens cross the road, it also speaks to broader efforts in the past to manage livestock. Such unusual laws remind us of how communities used to regulate everyday life, ensuring both animal welfare and public safety. Today, it's a delightful piece of trivia that's sure to get a chuckle, showing that even laws can have a humorous side. As you think about this, can you picture a chicken waiting at a crosswalk in Quitman, waiting for the light to change? Why exactly does George Carlin still matter today? In 1972, George Carlin delivered his famous comedy routine, 7 Dirty Words, which would dramatically impact American media law. This routine, filled with explicit language, was so controversial that it sparked a major legal battle. Fast forward to 1978, and the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, could regulate indecent material on public airwaves, especially during hours when children might be listening. This landmark decision didn't just reshape broadcasting, it also set crucial standards for free speech and censorship. Carlin's routine challenged the very notions of what is considered acceptable in comedy and public discourse. Today, his influence can still be felt as comedians navigate the balance between artistic expression and societal norms. Could this clash between comedy and regulation lead to new conversations about free speech in the digital age? Did you notice Clementine's colorful hair in the film? In Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, every change in Clementine's hair color serves as an emotional guide throughout her relationship with Joel. When you see her with vibrant orange hair, it reflects the thrill and excitement of new love, capturing that intense infatuation that many of us experience at the beginning of a romance. As the story unfolds, her hair shifts to cooler tones like blue and green, showing a transition from fiery passion to a more complex mixture of feelings, including confusion and sadness. These colors visually represent the different stages of her emotional journey, allowing viewers to feel the highs and lows along with her. This clever storytelling technique not only enhances the visual experience, but also invites us to think about our own relationships and the inevitable changes we face. By making these colors symbolic, the film deepens our understanding of the characters' emotional states and highlights how love can evolve over time. How do you think colors influence our feelings? Why exactly does exercise boost your brain power? Studies reveal that physical activity, especially aerobic exercises like running and swimming, plays a key role in enhancing neurogenesis in the hippocampus, a brain region crucial for learning and memory. This means that when you get your heart pumping, you're not just improving your body, but you're also keeping your brain sharp. The increase in neurogenesis leads to the growth of new neurons, which in turn improves cognitive functions like memory retention, problem solving, and even emotional regulation. So whether you're going for a brisk walk or hitting the gym, you're contributing to a healthy brain environment. This research emphasizes the importance of staying active at all ages, proving that a little movement can make a big difference in how well our brains work. How will you get moving today? Did you know American POWs were near Hiroshima? For many years, it was a well-kept secret that some American prisoners of war were held in the vicinity of Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped in 1945. This shocking fact highlights an often overlooked chapter of World War II history. After Japan's surrender, reports emerged that American soldiers were captured and imprisoned near this major historical site. The severity of their situation was compounded by the fact that they experienced the devastating effects of the atomic explosion. These POWs endured not only the horrors of war, but also the unimaginable aftermath of a nuclear bomb, making their story both heartbreaking and crucial to understanding the war's impact. Why have these men and their experiences remained largely in the shadows of history? Did you know John Adams was the first White House president? This momentous occasion took place in 1800 when Adams became the first leader to reside in the newly constructed building in Washington, D.C. Before this, the U.S. government was operating in Philadelphia. The move to the White House symbolized a new chapter for the nation and showcased American ambition and growth. Interestingly, Adams wasn't alone in this historical moment. His vice president was none other than Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson, who would later become the third president, played a crucial role during this period, helping to shape early American policy. The transition from Philadelphia to the White House also marked a shift in how the people viewed the presidency. By establishing a permanent residence in D.C., Adams and Jefferson set the stage for future leaders to call this grand building home. This evolution signified the unity of the new nation and its commitment to governance. Can you imagine the excitement during that time? You won't believe Minim's record-breaking word marathon. This talented performer holds the Guinness World Record for the most words spoken in a single performance, clocking in at an astounding 1,560 words in just over 5 minutes. Imagine speaking at lightning speed. Minim did just that, showcasing not only remarkable linguistic prowess, but also incredible clarity. Each word flows seamlessly into the next, making it hard to believe anyone can articulate so much so quickly. This accomplishment is not just about rapid speech, it's also a test of memory, coordination, and practice. With such high stakes, Minim's achievement inspires many budding speakers and word enthusiasts. Ever thought about how fast you can talk? It's mind-blowing to consider the sheer speed involved in getting all those words out clearly. Minim's record reminds us of the power of language and the incredible limits of human potential. Why exactly did Kerry Hamill leave cryptic clues? In 1978, Kerry Hamill, a sailor from New Zealand, found himself in a dire situation after unintentionally drifting into Cambodian waters, where he was captured by the infamous Khmer Rouge. This group, known for its brutal regime during the Cambodian Civil War, imprisoned Hamill, forcing him to record a confession that would serve as part of their propaganda. However, instead of simply complying, Hamill displayed remarkable ingenuity by embedding secret messages for his family within his confession. These messages offered critical information about his whereabouts and condition, showcasing not just his survival instinct, but also a deep bond with his loved ones. Tragically, Hamill was executed, but the clues he left behind became a poignant symbol of his resilience and hope amid despair. His story raises powerful questions about the lengths a person will go to keep their loved ones informed, even in the darkest circumstances. How often do we underestimate the power of words in the face of adversity? Let's explore the surprising radioactivity of bananas. You might be amazed to learn that bananas, one of the world's favorite fruits, contain potassium, which has a tiny bit of radioactivity. This is due to a natural isotope of potassium called potassium-40. While the term radioactive often sounds alarming, the levels in bananas are extremely low and completely harmless. In fact, you'd need to eat a staggering amount, about 10,000 bananas in one sitting, to experience any harmful effects from the radiation. The human body actually relies on potassium to function properly, playing a key role in nerve signaling and muscle contraction. So next time you enjoy a banana, remember that it's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients, including vitamin C and fiber, while being slightly radioactive. This quirky trait highlights the fascinating ways in which nature works. Many foods contain small amounts of natural radioactivity, but they contribute to our daily health rather than posing a risk. Isn't it interesting how something so tasty can also be a tiny bit radioactive? This might surprise you. Bald eagles are great builders. These magnificent birds are famous for their strong pair bonds and impressive nest-building skills. When a pair of bald eagles decides to build a nest, they often work together to create a sturdy home that can reach enormous sizes. These nests are usually built high up in trees, providing a safe haven for their eggs and chicks. What's fascinating is that bald eagles often return to the same nest year after year, making modifications and repairs as needed. Over time, these nests can accumulate massive amounts of materials, sometimes weighing over a ton. This commitment to their nesting site not only shows their bond, but also reflects their ability to thrive in various environments. It's a testament to their resilience and adaptability in the wild. So the next time you see a bald eagle, remember it's not just a bird, but a dedicated architect of its home. You won't believe this about koalas. These cuddly creatures are famous for living a laid-back lifestyle, spending an astonishing 22 hours a day sleeping. This habit makes koalas one of the world's most relaxed animals. But why do they snooze so much? The secret lies in their diet. Koalas predominantly eat eucalyptus leaves, which are tough to digest and low in nutrients. To conserve energy, they take frequent naps and enjoy their downtime. While they are awake, they're often seen munching on those leafy meals, but the rest of the time they're nestled in trees, dozing off in the sun. Interestingly, they have a unique way of finding the perfect gum trees, relying on their keen sense of smell. However, their cozy lifestyle is under threat due to habitat loss from urbanization and wildfires. As we cherish these charming marsupials, it's essential to protect their natural habitats. How can we ensure their dreamy days continue? Here's a wild fact about Taters the kitten. This adorable little furball recently took the internet by storm in a viral video that shows her being beamed into a transmission from the asteroid belt using lasers. Yes, you read that right. The concept sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it fascinated viewers of all ages. The video features dazzling animations that mix real astrophysics with the whimsical cuteness of Taters as she travels through space. It captures our imagination and sparks curiosity about both space exploration and our furry friends. People love the playful combination of science and fantasy, making the video an instant hit on social media. It's amazing how a simple kitten can remind us of the wonders of the universe and the joys of creativity. What does this say about our love for blending science with our everyday lives? Is it really true that most plants grow underwater? Surprisingly, only 15% of all plant life on Earth flourishes on land. The vast majority, about 85%, thrive in underwater environments, playing a crucial role in our planet's health. These aquatic plants, which include seagrasses, kelp, and algae, contribute significantly to the production of oxygen and the trapping of carbon dioxide. This process helps regulate the planet's climate and supports marine ecosystems that often go unnoticed. From hidden jungles of kelp swaying in ocean currents to sprawling meadows of seagrass, these underwater plants create habitats for countless marine animals. They help maintain water quality and prevent shoreline erosion. Despite their importance, many of us remain unaware of their vital existence. So next time you breathe fresh air, remember that those underwater plants are hard at work making it possible. What else do they contribute to our world? Why exactly does a 10-gallon hat hold less? Surprisingly, a 10-gallon hat doesn't actually hold 10 gallons of liquid. The name is more about style than size, reflecting a tradition in Western fashion that evokes a sense of the grand. Originally, these hats were popularized by cowboys in Western films, symbolizing a larger-than-life persona. The term 10-gallon is thought to come from the Spanish word galán, meaning braid, referring to the decorative braids on these hats. So while it may seem you're getting a massive hat that could hold gallons of water, it's really all about the impressive look it gives, rather than practical capacity. Just like someone might name a tiny pup Thunder for fun, the 10-gallon hat is about flair and character, showcasing the unique spirit of the American West. Who wouldn't want to wear a piece of such intriguing history? Let's uncover the truth about fainting. The brain prioritizes its own survival in incredible ways, and one of the most fascinating mechanisms it has is the ability to induce fainting during extreme stress or danger. When you face a situation that overwhelms your body, like a sudden emotional shock or a physical threat, your brain can activate the fainting response. This is your body's way of protecting itself. By temporarily shutting down consciousness, it reduces the demand for oxygen and blood flow, which can be vital in preventing further harm. Think about the last time you felt dizzy or lightheaded. That could be an early signal from your brain to take it easy. Fainting can occur in response to intense fear, pain, or even standing up too quickly. It's your brain's instinctive way of keeping you safe, reminding us just how complex and remarkable this organ really is. Did you know about diplophobia and its impact on dining? This uncommon fear, known as diplophobia, can make social situations, like enjoying a meal with friends or family, feel intimidating. Individuals with this anxiety often worry about being judged or criticized for their eating habits, leading them to avoid dining in public or even eating around others. Imagine sitting at a table filled with delicious food while battling nerves and feeling self-conscious about every bite. This intense discomfort can stem from past experiences or a general fear of social interactions, making meals a source of stress instead of enjoyment. For some, it's not just the act of eating in public, but also the idea of sharing that experience with others that triggers their anxiety. Because meals are often social events, diplophobia can isolate individuals, impacting their relationships and social lives. Therapy and support groups can help those affected learn coping strategies. Have you ever felt nervous about eating in front of others? Let's uncover the truth about fish and sea urchins. In the underwater world of Lanzar, small fish have a clever survival strategy that involves forming friendships with sea urchins. These spiky creatures offer more than just a home. They provide crucial protection and a steady food supply. When small fish swim close to sea urchins, they benefit from the urchin's tough exterior, which keeps predators at bay. In return, fish often nibble on algae and tiny organisms that cling to the urchins, helping keep their partners clean. This mutual relationship highlights the interconnectedness of marine life. By sticking close to sea urchins, these small fish gain not only safety, but also find a reliable source of nutrients. So next time you think about marine ecosystems, remember the fascinating teamwork between small fish and sea urchins that showcases nature's amazing balance. How many more unique partnerships like this exist under the sea? Did you know astronauts crave spicier food in space? When astronauts venture into the vastness of space, their bodies experience a surprising change, a dulled sense of taste. This phenomenon occurs due to a combination of factors, such as altered body fluids and the unique environment aboard a spaceship. As a result, many astronauts find that their favorite meals lose much of their flavor. To offset this blandness, they often reach for spicier and more flavorful options. Ingredients like hot sauces and spicy seasonings have become popular choices, allowing astronauts to enjoy their meals while floating among the stars. Experiments in flavor preferences have even helped researchers better understand how our taste buds react to different environments. So the next time you enjoy a flavorful dish, remember that in space, astronauts are likely craving something with a kick. This quest for a more flavorful experience highlights the fascinating ways our bodies adapt to extreme conditions, even beyond our planet. Surprisingly, sleep needs vary greatly by age. Teenagers aged 14 to 17 typically require between 7 to 11 hours of sleep each night, which is crucial for their growth and development. Unlike adults who usually need about 7 hours, teens are still undergoing significant physical and mental changes. This extra sleep helps to support their rapidly growing bodies and busy minds as they navigate school, social relationships, and new responsibilities. During deep sleep, their brains process information, cementing what they've learned in school and helping regulate their moods. Without enough rest, teens can experience difficulties with concentration, mood swings, and even physical health issues. So ensuring they get enough sleep is vital for their overall well-being. Have you wondered how much sleep you or your teens really need? Prepare to be amazed by allodynia and its effects. This fascinating condition flips the normal rules of pain on their head. Imagine brushing your arm lightly, only to feel a wave of pain. That's allodynia for you. It often emerges due to other health issues like diabetes, shingles, fibromyalgia, or even migraines. When these conditions affect your nervous system, they can cause your body to misinterpret harmless stimuli as painful. Picture a world where a gentle touch feels like a sharp poke. Seemingly harmless actions become unbearable. This mystery of the nervous system can be frustrating, but understanding it is the first step toward managing the discomfort. Treatments often focus on the underlying condition or try to retrain the nervous system, offering hope for many sufferers. How can we further explore this puzzling pain phenomenon? Here's a wild fact about Earth's ancient climate. Around 49 million years ago, a tiny plant known as Furnazola transformed our planet's atmosphere by thriving in the Arctic Ocean. During its life, this miniature powerhouse absorbed massive amounts of carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas that warms the planet. When Furnazola died and sank to the ocean floor, it took that CO2 with it. This process helped lower carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere, leading to a significant global cooling event. As temperatures dropped, the climate changed dramatically, contributing to the formation of our polar ice caps that we see today. Who knew that such a small organism could impact Earth's environmental history so profoundly? It's a remarkable reminder of how interconnected life and climate are on our planet. Why did this couple tie the knot in the sky? In a thrilling twist on traditional wedding ceremonies, a couple recently celebrated their special day 400 feet above a stunning cliff. This breathtaking experience not only kicked off their marriage, but also catered to adventure enthusiasts looking for something extraordinary. The couple, both lovers of extreme sports, wanted their wedding to reflect their passion for adventure and exploration. With the help of a skilled team of professionals, they were safely suspended over the edge, exchanging vows with the world spread out beneath them. Surrounded by breathtaking views, they shared their first kiss as newlyweds, making memories that will last a lifetime. Imagine the rush of adrenaline as they dangled above the ground, engulfed in the magnificent scenery. This heart-pounding event has sparked conversations about how weddings can break the mold, inspiring couples everywhere to think outside the box when it comes to their own celebrations. So, would you consider saying "I do" at such a dizzying height? Here's a wild fact about asparagus for you. Did you know that this green veggie packs some surprising chemistry? Asparagus contains a unique compound called asparagusic acid. When you eat asparagus, your body breaks down this acid, transforming it into several sulfur-containing chemicals. This process is what gives some people that distinctive, strong odor in their urine after eating asparagus. Not everyone can smell it, though. It's a bit of a genetic mystery. Some people have the right genes to detect this stinky scent while others do not, sparking fascinating conversations about human biology. So the next time you're enjoying a delicious serving of asparagus, remember that it's not just a healthy choice, but also a quirky one with intriguing science behind it. Who knew such a simple vegetable could create such a buzz, or rather, a scent? Can you believe a new year brings fresh traditions? As we usher in January, many cultures around the world celebrate the arrival of a new year with unique customs and vibrant festivities. For instance, in Spain, locals eat 12 grapes at midnight, one for each chime of the clock, to ensure good luck in the coming year. Meanwhile, in Japan, families might visit a shrine during the first days of January to pray for health and happiness. These traditions aren't just about fun, they symbolize hope and renewal. The excitement of turning the page on the calendar creates a sense of community, sparking conversations about goals and aspirations. Schools and local organizations often launch new initiatives to promote learning and growth, reflecting the spirit of this fresh start. What new adventures and resolutions are on your list this year? Embracing these customs helps connect us to our history and roots, while inspiring us to look forward in excitement. With each new year, we not only celebrate time, but also the shared experiences that bring us together. Have you ever wondered about Paul Revere's horse? On April 18, 1775, Paul Revere embarked on his legendary midnight ride aboard a horse belonging to Deacon Larkin. This was no ordinary ride. Revere's mission was to deliver vital warnings about the British troops advancing towards Lexington and Concord. His swift journey played a crucial role in alerting colonial militias just before the battles that would ignite the American Revolution. While Revere often garners individual acclaim for this daring endeavor, he was not the only hero that night. Alongside him were other brave riders like William Dawes and Samuel Prescott, who also hurried through the night to spread the alarm. Their combined efforts ensured that the colonists were prepared to defend their rights, marking a pivotal moment in American history. So next time you hear about Revere, remember his trusty steed and the teammates who shared the ride. Is it really true that rain smells great because of bacteria? You bet. This delightful scent, often called petrichor, is primarily caused by tiny bacteria known as actinomycetes. When raindrops hit the ground, they disturb the soil and release a compound called geosmin, which those bacteria emit. What's fascinating is that humans are remarkably sensitive to geosmin. We can detect it even at unbelievably low concentrations. This means that the aroma of fresh rain is actually a product of microscopic life at work beneath our feet. The scent not only smells refreshing, but also can evoke feelings of nostalgia or calm. So the next time you breathe in the earthy fragrance after a downpour, remember that it's not just the rain. These microorganisms are doing their part to delight our senses. Isn't nature amazing? You might be shocked to learn that most of the universe is invisible. Did you know that less than 15% of the universe is made up of visible matter? This includes everything we can see, like planets, stars, and galaxies. The rest, a staggering 85%, is made up of dark matter and dark energy. While these mysterious components of the universe don't emit light and can't be directly observed, scientists know they exist because of their gravitational effects on visible objects. For instance, dark matter helps hold galaxies together, preventing them from flying apart due to their rotation. Dark energy, on the other hand, is believed to be responsible for the universe's accelerated expansion. Although we can't see them, understanding dark matter and dark energy is crucial to understanding the cosmos. What other wonders might be hiding beyond our sight? Guess what really drives parkour enthusiasts? The thrill of overcoming physical challenges in urban landscapes motivates many participants who audition for parkour teams. With roots in France, parkour is more than just jumping over obstacles. It's a creative way to navigate through cities using skills like running, climbing, and even flipping. The culture around parkour promotes not only athleticism, but also community, as participants often train together, sharing tips and supporting each other's growth. In this urban sport, each movement is an expression of individuality and freedom, leading practitioners to tackle both physical and mental barriers. Auditions for parkour teams can draw diverse individuals, all eager to showcase their skills and connect with like-minded adventurers. As interest in urban sports rises, parkour stands out as a beacon for those looking to challenge themselves and embrace active lifestyles. Are you ready to jump into this exciting world? Guess what really drives cancer research today? Scientists are diving into the intriguing world of bee venom in the fight against aggressive breast cancer cells. Research is showcasing how certain compounds found in this natural substance could potentially take down cancer cells that are known to be stubborn and difficult to treat. The idea is exciting, but it's important to take a step back and consider the risks involved, especially since bee venom can trigger allergic reactions in some people. While the preliminary findings are promising, researchers emphasize the need for thorough testing to ensure safety and efficacy. Could this unique approach become a powerful tool in cancer treatment? As studies continue, the hope is that these buzzing little creatures might contribute to breakthroughs that save lives. Stay tuned for updates on this fascinating area of research. Guess what really drives gravity crazy in Canada? At a fascinating spot called Hudson Bay, scientists have discovered a bizarre anomaly where gravity actually weakens. This surprising phenomenon challenges our understanding of how gravity works. Normally, we expect gravity to pull us down with a consistent force, but here measurements show that objects weigh slightly less than they do elsewhere. Researchers believe this might be due to a combination of factors, including the geological features of the area and the effects of glacial retreat. Huge glaciers once weighed down the land, and as they melted, the Earth's crust began to lift. This unusual situation gives scientists a golden opportunity to explore not just gravitational forces, but also the exciting interplay between geology and physics. So, the next time you hear about mysterious occurrences, remember Hudson Bay, the place where gravity takes a break. Believe it or not, newborn puppies are completely blind and deaf. At birth, these tiny furballs come into the world entirely dependent on their mother. Their eyes and ears are closed, which means they can't see or hear anything around them. It might seem hard to imagine a puppy that can't explore its new environment, but don't worry, nature has equipped them with other tools. The first sense they develop is touch, which plays a crucial role in their early life. By feeling their way around, puppies can find their mother and get the warmth and nourishment they desperately need. This initial reliance on touch helps them form a strong bond with their mother, as they nuzzle against her for comfort and security. In just a couple of weeks, these little cuties will start to open their eyes and ears, stepping into a whole new world filled with sights and sounds. This amazing journey from vulnerability to discovering their surroundings is a beautiful reminder of how resilient and adaptable nature can be. This might surprise you. A standing roller coaster exists. At SeaWorld Orlando, the Surfer Coaster offers a unique thrill as it lets riders stand while zooming along the tracks. Imagine feeling the rush of wind in your hair and the adrenaline pumping through your veins as you sway from side to side, just like riding a real wave. This innovative design means you'll experience a fresh kind of thrill that traditional sitting roller coasters can't provide. With each twist, turn, and loop, You'll feel more engaged with the ride. Riders hold on to the safety bars, which makes the experience feel even more adventurous. Plus, the fun doesn't stop there. The coaster's detailed surf-themed decor adds an extra layer of excitement to your journey. If you're a thrill seeker looking for something different, the Surfer Coaster is a must-try. Are you ready to take on the wave? Let's uncover the truth about Alaska's stingheads. This traditional dish is especially beloved among the salmon people of Alaska, who have made fascinating adaptations over the years. Stingheads are made by using fish heads, typically from salmon, which are cooked and often seasoned to create a nutritious meal. Originally, these heads were a simple source of sustenance, but as food preferences and health awareness evolved, so did the preparation methods. Nowadays, many people enjoy stingheads for both their rich taste and their health benefits. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are great for heart health, stingheads represent a blend of culture and nutrition. By embracing their heritage while also prioritizing wellness, the salmon people illustrate how food traditions can evolve without losing their essence. Have you ever tried a dish that holds a deep cultural significance? Hard to believe, but your clothes can change color. Solar tech innovations have made waves in the fashion world with UV reactive wear that uses photochromic pigments. These special dyes react to ultraviolet light, which means they can change color when exposed to the sun. Imagine wearing a shirt that goes from vibrant blue to a stunning purple when you step outside. This exciting technology not only adds a fun twist to your wardrobe, but it also raises awareness about UV exposure and its effects on our skin. As fashion embraces technology, we get clothes that are not just stylish, but also interactive. So the next time you're out in the sun, watch your outfit transform with the light. Could this be the future of fashion, where clothes tell their own story? What happens when hunger distorts our senses? Extreme hunger can actually change how we perceive taste and smell, making even inedible items seem like potential food. This fascinating phenomenon illustrates the incredible flexibility of our brains when survival is at stake. In desperate situations like being stranded in the wild, individuals may find themselves nibbling on tree bark or other unappetizing items. This behavior isn't just a quirky survival tactic, it's rooted in our biology. When the body lacks essential nutrients, the brain sends signals that alter our sensory experiences, blurring the lines between what is edible and what is not. This instinctive drive for survival can push people to consume materials they would normally avoid, all in the quest to stave off hunger. So next time you think about how hard it is to resist junk food, remember that in extreme conditions, our senses can adapt in ways that help us endure the toughest challenges. How far would you go to survive? Did you know you can stay safer during earthquakes? Protecting your head and neck is crucial when tremors hit. During an earthquake, falling debris can cause serious injuries, so knowing how to take cover can make all the difference. The best action is to drop down to your hands and knees, ensuring you're in a stable position. Next, cover your head and neck with your arms, or seek shelter under a sturdy piece of furniture, like a table or desk. If you're caught outside, move away from buildings, trees, and anything else that could fall. Keeping a calm mind and knowing these simple steps can dramatically reduce your risk of injury. Remember, the force of nature can be unpredictable, but being prepared and informed can help you react swiftly when it counts the most. Are you ready to protect yourself in case of an earthquake? Did you know that pineapples take 2 years to grow? Unlike many fruits that hang from trees, pineapples grow directly from the ground. This unique biological characteristic sets them apart and makes them truly fascinating. Pineapples belong to a group of plants known as bromeliads, and their journey from a small crown to a juicy fruit isn't a quick one. After planting, it typically takes about 18 to 24 months for a pineapple to mature. During this time, the plant thrives in warm, tropical climates, soaking up sunlight and water. The pineapple itself grows on a single stalk, surrounded by sharp, spiky leaves. When ready to harvest, the fruit bursts with sweet, tangy flavor, which is a reward for all that waiting. Next time you enjoy a slice of pineapple, remember its remarkable growth story. Who knew such a tasty treat had such a long journey before reaching your plate? Let's uncover the truth about saffron. This remarkable spice, often called red gold, comes from the vibrant flower of Crocus sativus and plays a crucial role in Iranian cuisine. Did you know that Iran produces around 90% of the world's saffron? This not only highlights its importance, but also reveals how deeply embedded saffron is in Iranian culture and traditions. The cultivation of saffron is an ancient practice in Iran, with farmers tending to these delicate flowers by hand to harvest the tiny crimson stigmas. These stigmas are what give saffron its unique flavor and rich color, making it a prized ingredient in various dishes. The process is labor-intensive and requires careful timing, which is why saffron is one of the most expensive spices globally. Beyond its culinary uses, saffron is also celebrated for its potential health benefits. Have you ever wondered why saffron holds such a prestigious position in kitchens around the world? Guess what really drives beer's unique flavor? Hops, or Humulus lupulus, play a crucial role in giving beer its distinctive bitterness and inviting aroma. But there's more to hops than just taste. They also have antimicrobial properties that help keep beer fresh for longer. This is essential for brewers as it extends the shelf life of their delicious creations, ensuring every sip tastes just as good as the first. Interestingly, hops and marijuana are actually part of the same family of flowering plants called Cannabaceae. This connection sparks curiosity, as both plants share some fascinating traits. While the effects of marijuana are well known, hops bring a different kind of enjoyment through their contribution to beer. So next time you crack open a cold one, remember that hops are working hard to keep it refreshing and flavorful. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by smartphone ownership around the globe. As of now, about 4.3 billion people own a smartphone, which makes up an impressive 55% of the world's population. Think about that for a moment. More than half of the people on Earth have access to a device that connects them not just to each other, but to a wealth of information and entertainment. Smartphones have transformed our lives, allowing us to communicate instantly, share experiences through social media, and even manage our daily tasks with just a few taps. This accessible technology has particularly revolutionized how people in developing countries connect with the rest of the world. Imagine the power of being able to learn, shop, and express oneself all from the palm of your hand. As smartphones continue to evolve, how will they shape our future and society? Here's a wild fact about the Lip Cure Beam. This high-tech beauty gadget cleverly resembles a lip balm and is transforming skincare. Designed for those who love taking care of their lips, it goes beyond just being a simple moisturizer. The device uniquely measures the moisture levels of your lips, ensuring you get the correct amount of hydration tailored to your needs. After analyzing the moisture, it not only dispenses moisturizing agents, but can also apply color, making it a beauty multitasker. This gadget is lightweight and portable, perfect for beauty enthusiasts looking for convenience without sacrificing quality. Imagine being able to nourish your lips while adding a pop of color, all from a compact device that fits right in your pocket. With the Lip Cure Beam, personalized skincare and makeup has never been easier. Are you ready to give your lips the tech treatment they deserve? Let's uncover the truth about skyscraper dancing. In 2009, a fascinating incident occurred involving a South Korean skyscraper when 17 people dancing on the 39th floor caused the building to vibrate for an astonishing 10 minutes. This unexpected spectacle highlighted an important engineering concept known as resonance, where structural vibrations match the frequency of external forces. In this case, the rhythmic movements of the dancers. Engineers discovered that the building's design was not prepared to handle such dynamic loads, which can have serious implications for the stability of tall structures. While it might seem amusing, the event serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between human activity and architectural engineering. Properly accounting for these interactions is crucial in modern skyscraper design to ensure safety and comfort for all occupants. How can engineers better prepare for such surprising events to keep our urban landscape safe? Here's what actually happens when pigeons see themselves. Pigeons, those remarkable city dwellers, have a surprising skill. They can recognize themselves in mirrors. Unlike many animals which struggle to understand reflections, pigeons can perceive that the image they see is actually them. This self-recognition isn't just a party trick. It shows they possess a level of cognitive ability often linked to higher intelligence. In experiments, when pigeons were presented with a mirror, they not only acknowledged their reflection, but also adjusted their behavior around it, indicating awareness of their own identity. Scientists believe this mirrors the complex social structures pigeons navigate daily, where understanding oneself is crucial in interactions with others. So next time you see a pigeon strutting around, remember it might be checking itself out, not just wandering aimlessly. Isn't it fascinating how intelligent these birds can be? Bees' surprising transformation from carnivorous wasps. During the Cenozoic period, around 66 million years ago, bees evolved from their carnivorous ancestors, the wasps. This remarkable change didn't happen overnight. It took millions of years for these little pollinators to shift from a diet of meat to a preference for nectar and pollen. Scientists believe that as flowering plants began to bloom during this time, some wasps adapted to take advantage of this new food source. This shift led to the creation of diverse bee species we see today, all crucial to pollination. More than just producers of honey, bees play an essential role in nature by helping plants reproduce. In fact, it's estimated that 1/3 of the food we consume relies on insect pollination, with bees being the industry leaders. This fascinating evolution reflects nature's adaptability. Isn't it incredible that our friendly, buzzing companions were once fierce hunters? Without their hard work, many fruits, vegetables, and nuts might not exist as we know them today. Here's a wild fact about ancient Greek color perception. It seems the ancient Greeks might not have recognized the color blue as we do today. Instead, their writings often describe the ocean as resembling the color of wine, rather than a clear blue. Scholars believe this could reveal much about how language shapes our understanding of the world. In their literature, hues like green and yellow were more common, while blue was practically absent. The famous poet Homer describes the sea and sky, but doesn't use the word blue, calling them dark or wine-colored instead. This idea suggests that color perception can vary greatly across cultures. If a society doesn't have a word for a color, does it actually see that color? By exploring how the ancient Greeks viewed colors, we gain insight into their daily lives, values, and how they interpreted nature around them. Let's uncover the truth about royal fish ownership. Did you know that Queen Elizabeth II technically owned all dolphins and whales within 3 miles of the UK's shores? This unusual quirk of British law comes from an ancient rule known as the royal prerogative, which dates back to 1324 during the reign of King Edward II. The statute declared dolphins, whales, and sturgeons as royal fish, meaning they were considered the personal property of the reigning monarch. While this law is mostly ceremonial today, it highlights a captivating part of British royal history that lasted for centuries. So, the next time you think about the ocean's majestic creatures, remember that, at least on paper, they belong to the Queen. It's a curious reminder of how traditions can linger, even when they aren't actively enforced. Isn't it wild to think about the royal connection to these incredible animals? Believe it or not, aliens may have left artifacts on Earth. The theory of extraterrestrial artifacts suggests that remnants of alien technology could be hidden around us. This fascinating idea proposes that alien beings may have visited our planet and left behind evidence of their existence. Enthusiasts point to strange metallic objects found in remote areas and mysterious underwater structures, which some believe may be the remains of alien spacecraft or technology. These claims spark curiosity and debate, prompting scientists and researchers to investigate these anomalies. While many of these findings can be explained by natural phenomena or human activity, the allure of discovering a piece of extraterrestrial history is hard to resist. As we continue exploring our planet and beyond, who knows what we might uncover? Could it be that we are not alone in the universe after all? Let's uncover the truth about Poland's Crooked House. This fascinating building, located in Sopot, boasts a whimsical design that seems to leap straight from a fairy tale. Its architect, Sotnig, crafted the crooked house to appear distorted, with walls that bend and curve in unexpected ways. Visitors often find themselves captivated by its surreal features, which include a roof that looks like a playful wave and windows that give a sense of fun and fantasy. Built in 2004, the Crooked House is part of the larger Sopat commercial complex, drawing tourists eager to see its quirky charm. Many come just to take photos, sharing the magic of this unusual landmark on social media. Exploring the Crooked House feels like stepping into a dream, a place where the ordinary rules of architecture don't apply. It stands as a reminder of how creativity can transform a space into something truly special. So if you ever find yourself in Poland, don't miss the chance to experience this architectural wonder firsthand. You won't believe this about Berlin's airport design flaw. A high-tech airport in Berlin made headlines when it was discovered that its fire evacuation doors actually opened inward. This shocking oversight posed a serious risk during emergencies, as people rushing to escape could have collided with the doors instead of making a safe exit. Imagine the chaos as travelers panicked, only to find themselves trapped against unyielding doors. This design flaw highlights the importance of rigorous safety checks in construction, especially in places where large crowds gather. Airports are designed for quick evacuation during emergencies, and even a small mistake can turn into a life-threatening situation. Thankfully, the discovery of this issue came before it could lead to disaster, prompting immediate revisions to ensure the safety of passengers in the future. How could such a simple error go unnoticed in a high-tech facility? Guess what causes a blue skin tint? Methemoglobinemia is a rare condition that gives some people a striking bluish tint to their skin, known as cyanosis. This unusual hue happens due to a buildup of methemoglobin in the blood. Unlike your typical hemoglobin, which efficiently carries oxygen in our bodies, methemoglobin is unable to perform this vital task. People can inherit this condition, making it hereditary, or it can develop due to certain external factors. For example, exposure to specific chemicals, like those found in industrial environments, can trigger the risk of developing methemoglobinemia. While it might sound alarming, many people with this condition can lead normal lives, especially if diagnosed early. Treatment options vary, ranging from avoiding the triggers to using medications that can help convert methemoglobin back to regular hemoglobin. This fascinating example of how our bodies can react to genetics and environmental influences raises intriguing questions about our health and the ways we can manage it. Have you ever wondered why they call them trailers? Movie previews, now typically shown before a film, actually got their start at the end of movies. This quirky tradition began in the early 1900s when theaters decided to showcase upcoming films after the main feature, allowing audiences to enjoy a final glimpse of what was to come. The term trailer comes from the fact that these previews trailed the main event, moving to the front only later as theaters discovered that viewers were more likely to stay and watch them if they were shown first. This change was also driven by the need to grab the audience's attention while they were still in their seats. Today, trailers have become a huge part of the movie marketing machine, creating excitement and buzz long before the film's premiere. So next time you watch a trailer, remember it's more than just a sneak peek. It's a nod to a fun piece of cinema history. Sound magic. How Mr. Krabs came to life. Ever wondered how the grumpy yet lovable Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants got his unique sound? It turns out the iconic sound was crafted using a fascinating technique known as sound design. The team behind the show employed a method called Foley, which involves recording everyday sounds to create lifelike audio effects for films and TV. For Mr. Krabs, voice actor Clancy Brown delivered his lines, while sound designers enhanced them by layering various sounds, including a mix of clinking coins and bubbling water. This combination perfectly captured Mr. Krabs' personality, showcasing his obsession with money and the oceanic adventure of Bikini Bottom. The next time you watch an episode, listen closely. The sounds do more than just fill the silence. They add depth and character to the story. The creativity behind these auditory choices shows just how much effort goes into making animation truly come alive. Isn't it amazing how something as simple as sound can create such memorable characters? Have you ever seen a golden lion tamarin? This striking little primate, native to Brazil, sports a breathtaking golden mane that gives it a royal appearance. Measuring around 12 to 16 inches long, not counting its impressive tail, the golden lion tamarin is truly a standout in the animal kingdom. Unfortunately, these adorable creatures face a serious threat: habitat destruction. As forests are cut down for agriculture and urban development, this unique species is losing its home at an alarming rate. Without immediate conservation efforts, their population may dwindle, pushing them closer to extinction. Fortunately, conservationists are stepping up to the plate, working to protect their rainforest habitat and raise awareness about their plight. By supporting these initiatives, we can help ensure the survival of this remarkable primate and its vibrant ecosystem. Imagine a future where the golden lion tamarin thrives in its natural environment. What can you do to help protect these amazing animals? Guess what really drives community connections? The residents of Broccolum recently received an important message that sparked a wave of dialogue among them. This announcement isn't just a casual update, it highlights the critical role of communication in fostering unity and collaboration. When information flows smoothly, communities can respond to challenges more effectively and celebrate their successes together. In Broccolum, the repeated acknowledgement of this message shows how vital it is for people to stay informed and engage with one another. Whether it's learning about local events, sharing resources, or rallying support during tough times, effective communication strengthens bonds and builds resilience. The excitement following this message illustrates how connected communities thrive when everyone feels informed and involved. So how does your community stay in the loop? Did you know that fish are incredibly diverse? With about 34,000 known species, fish represent the largest group of vertebrates on Earth. This incredible number far surpasses the combined total of amphibians, birds, reptiles, and mammals. Fish come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, making them a fascinating topic for study and observation. From the tiny neon tetra, which is just a few centimeters long, to the massive whale shark, which can reach lengths of over 40 feet, fish inhabit nearly every aquatic environment on the planet. They can be found in oceans, rivers, lakes, and even in extreme habitats like the depths of the Mariana Trench. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in diverse conditions. Whether it's the icy waters of the Arctic or the warm reefs of tropical regions, isn't it amazing how much variety exists in the underwater world? Did you know fungi help plants grow stronger? Fungi have a remarkable relationship with plant roots that helps both thrive in nature. This partnership is known as mutualism. When fungi colonize plant roots, they extend their networks into the soil, which significantly boosts the plant's ability to absorb nutrients and water. In return, the plants provide the fungi with sugars produced through photosynthesis, which serve as food. This connection is especially important in nutrient-poor environments where plants struggle to find enough sustenance. Together, they form what's called mycorrhizal networks that can cover entire forests, linking various plants and allowing them to share resources. This teamwork supports whole ecosystems, making trees grow taller and helping flowers bloom brighter. So, the next time you see lush greenery, remember that behind the scenes, fungi are working hard to support plant life, making our world healthier and more vibrant. Just imagine how these unseen allies contribute to the beauty of gardens and forests everywhere. Hard to believe, but horses can wear shoes too. Megasis horse runners are a groundbreaking solution for equine comfort, offering a fresh approach to traditional horseshoes. Developed by an innovative Austrian company, these unique plastic shoes are designed specifically to fit the anatomy of a horse's hoof, ensuring maximum support and flexibility. By using Megasis horse runners, horse owners can significantly reduce the risk of common leg issues that often arise from wearing traditional metal shoes. This inventive footwear not only promotes a more comfortable experience for horses, but also allows them to run and perform with greater ease. Imagine your horse trotting around with the comfort of a cushioned shoe, free from pain and discomfort. These shoes are a game changer for both competitive athletes and leisure riders, making it easier to keep our equine friends happy and healthy. Isn't it exciting to see how technology is changing the way we care for horses? Is it really true that mobile homes started in 1921? In that year, a visionary man in Nevada took a bold step by introducing what he claimed to be the first mobile home, ingeniously mounted on a truck chassis. This innovative design wasn't just a simple trailer. It featured a cozy bed, a working stove, and even a water system, making it quite ahead of its time. Though this initial attempt didn't spark an immediate craze, it planted the seeds for what would eventually blossom into the vibrant RV industry we know today. Mobile living has since captured the hearts of many Americans, offering freedom, adventure, and the allure of travel. Imagine hitting the open road with all the comforts of home. The idea of living wherever you want has transformed the way people think about housing and lifestyle. So who knows, that one man's dream could have forever changed how we view home. What would your road trip look like? Guess what really drives tears in space? In the weightlessness of space, things behave quite differently than on Earth. If an astronaut were to cry, their tears wouldn't fall like they do here. Instead, they would form tiny floating spheres around their eyes. This happens because gravity, which normally pulls liquids downward, is absent in space. Instead of streaming down a cheek, tears cling together due to surface tension, creating little droplets that drift around. This unusual phenomenon poses a challenge for astronauts, as the floating tears can obstruct vision and require them to wipe the tears away to see clearly. The unique conditions of microgravity can have surprising effects on the body, making everyday actions, like shedding tears, much more complicated. Next time you think about space travel, consider how even the simplest emotions can turn into a cosmic adventure. What if I told you the Himalayas shaped empires? The majestic Himalayas have served as a formidable natural barrier between the Mughal Empire in India and the Chinese dynasties for centuries. With their steep terrain, thin air, and freezing temperatures, these towering mountains made it nearly impossible for large armies to traverse. As a result, military encounters were infrequent, allowing both empires to develop independently. Instead of taking risks through the mountains, traders chose safer paths like the Silk Road, which enabled cultural exchange without the perils of treacherous mountain passes. This geographical divide not only shaped trade, but also influenced the cultural and political landscapes of both regions. The Himalayas, acting as a towering wall, ensured that while ideas and goods could flow along alternative routes, the two great civilizations evolved in their own unique ways. Isn't it fascinating how nature can shape history? Meet the incredible trap giant and its lightning-fast bite. This might surprise you. The trap giant has the fastest bite in the animal kingdom, snapping its powerful jaws shut at an astonishing speed of 2,300 times faster than the blink of an eye. Imagine that. This remarkable speed isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in the ant's survival. When hunting, these ants use their quick bite to capture prey in a flash, ensuring they don't miss out on a meal. But that's not all. Their impressive jaw speed also allows them to leap into the air for a rapid escape from predators. This unique ability is known as ballistic jaw snapping and makes them one of nature's most fascinating creatures. These tiny insects, often found in forests and grasslands, have evolved this extraordinary technique over millions of years, showcasing the wonders of adaptation in the animal kingdom. So next time you see an ant, remember there's a whole world of incredible talent packed into that tiny body. Want to learn more about amazing animal adaptations? Did you know Hong Kong leads the world in skyscrapers? With approximately 657 buildings towering over 492 feet, this vibrant city is an architectural marvel. The skyline of Hong Kong is a stunning blend of modern design and rich history. Notable skyscrapers like the International Commerce Center and the Bank of China Tower not only dominate the skyline, but also symbolize the city's economic strength and innovative spirit. The International Commerce Center, for example, stands at an impressive 1,038 feet, making it the tallest building in Hong Kong and the fourth tallest in the world. The city's unique geography, with its mountainous terrain and waterfront, offers panoramic views that elevate the experience of its impressive architecture. Urban planning in Hong Kong faces challenges due to limited space, yet the city continues to push boundaries, creating some of the most iconic structures in the world. As you stroll through the bustling streets, you can truly feel the energy and ambition that has led Hong Kong to hold this remarkable title. Are you ready to explore this exciting skyline? Have you heard about the breathing champion? Scientists recently discovered that the unusual method of respiration used by a specific sea slug named Alesia chlorotica is unlike anything most of us would expect. This creature, commonly known as the eastern emerald alesia, can actually breathe using its skin instead of the typical gills or lungs we often associate with breathing. How does it pull this off? It's all about the fascinating adaptations that evolve in nature. The sea slug has developed the ability to incorporate chloroplasts from the algae it consumes into its own cells. This not only allows the slug to utilize photosynthesis to meet its energy needs, but also enables it to absorb oxygen directly through its skin. Isn't that mind-blowing? Such adaptations highlight the incredible diversity of life on our planet and the creative solutions organisms find to thrive in their environments. You might be shocked to learn that smartphones are amazing. With over 250,000 active patents, smartphones rank among the most complex inventions in modern history. Each time you swipe, tap, or download an app, you benefit from cutting-edge technology that has been carefully designed and protected by patents. This includes innovations such as touch screens that respond to your fingers, advanced battery optimization techniques that keep your phone alive longer, and even the cameras that let you capture stunning photos. Companies and inventors continuously work to improve these devices, making them faster, smarter, and more user-friendly. Imagine the brilliant minds behind these creations, driving the advancement of technology and shaping how we communicate. So next time you reach for your smartphone, think about all the incredible engineering and innovation behind it. Could you imagine life without it? Why does Japan teach humor in schools? Japan is home to a unique company that offers schools focused entirely on humor, a concept that might surprise many. The first of these schools opened its doors in 1982, and since then, around 1,000 students enroll each year. This innovative approach emphasizes the importance of laughter not just for entertainment, but also for improving social skills, creativity, and emotional intelligence. In a society that values harmony and connection, learning to appreciate and create humor can help people communicate better and strengthen relationships. Students engage in various activities, from stand-up comedy to improv, providing them with tools to express themselves and understand different perspectives. This cultivation of wit and joy is particularly significant in a fast-paced world, where stress can often overshadow happiness. By focusing on humor, these schools aim to enrich everyday life, proving that sometimes laughter truly is the best medicine. Curious about how humor impacts culture beyond Japan? This might surprise you. South Africa has 11 official languages. This rich tapestry of languages reflects the country's incredible cultural and linguistic diversity. Among these languages are English, Afrikaans, Zulu, and several indigenous tongues, each providing a unique window into the lives and traditions of the people. The term Rainbow Nation was popularized by the inspiring Archbishop Desmond Tutu after the end of apartheid, symbolizing unity among the various racial, ethnic, and cultural groups. This phrase captures the idea that, despite a history of division, South Africans from many backgrounds can come together to celebrate their differences. The recognition of multiple languages not only honors these diverse cultures, but also promotes communication and understanding. In a world that often focuses on divisions, South Africa's embrace of its linguistic variety truly serves as a beacon of hope and unity. Isn't it fascinating to see how language shapes identity? Is it really true that the Salvi hut is extreme? At a staggering 13,000 feet up a sheer cliff in Switzerland, the Salvi hut is known as the most extreme mountain hut in the world. Designed specifically for emergencies, this remarkable structure isn't just somewhere you can casually visit. You have to earn your way there. Climbers and adventurers must navigate challenging terrains and risk treacherous conditions to reach the hut, making it a true sanctuary for those who find themselves in dire situations high in the Alps. With breathtaking views and a sense of solitude, the Salvi hut provides a safe haven for those daring enough to reach it. It's a place that challenges your limits. Only the bravest or most desperate will make the climb. So are you ready for an adventure? Just remember, the journey is not just about getting there, it's a test of your willpower. Prepare to be amazed by dark matter's mystery. This invisible substance doesn't give off, absorb, or reflect light, making it impossible to detect with our traditional tools. So how do scientists know it's out there? They study the gravitational effects it has on galaxies and galaxy clusters. When we observe how these celestial bodies move and interact, we can infer the presence of dark matter around them. Shockingly, dark matter makes up about 27% of the universe's total mass energy content. It plays a critical role in shaping the structure and dynamics of everything in the cosmos, from individual stars to enormous galaxy clusters. This hidden component is a big piece of the cosmic puzzle and helps explain why galaxies hold together despite spinning so fast. What else could dark matter reveal about our universe's secrets? Curious about how apps track your every move? Many applications like banking, social media, and food delivery apps routinely monitor and record users' locations. This constant tracking allows companies to analyze user behavior and tailor services to our preferences, but it also opens the door to significant privacy issues. For example, when you use a food delivery app, it might log where you order from most, often to offer personalized recommendations. While this can be convenient, it raises questions about how safely this data is stored and who has access to it. Are our movements and habits being sold to advertisers without our consent? As technology becomes more integrated into our daily lives, it's essential to understand how data collection works and what it means for our personal privacy. So the next time you open an app, think about what information you're sharing. You might be shocked to learn that tiger sharks help Earth. In Australia, these fascinating predators play a crucial role in balancing marine ecosystems. By preying on dugongs, which are herbivorous mammals that feed on seagrass, tiger sharks help prevent overgrazing. When seagrass is well managed, it captures significant amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This means that when tiger sharks keep the dugong population in check, they indirectly support the health of seagrass beds, which are vital for fighting climate change. Seagrass not only absorbs carbon, but it also provides habitat for various marine species and improves water quality. So the next time you think of tiger sharks, don't just picture their fierce nature. Recognize their essential role in preserving our planet's health. This unique ecological balance showcases the interconnectedness of life in the ocean and highlights how important top predators are in maintaining the stability of our ecosystems. Isn't it amazing to think about how one species can impact climate change? Can you imagine 6,000 people cheering together? At a remarkable event, Paul Anderson felt an overwhelming sensation as he stood before a massive crowd of over 6,000 people. This gathering wasn't just a coincidence. It showcased the incredible energy that large assemblies can create. When individuals come together for a shared cause or celebration, a unique atmosphere forms, filled with excitement and unity. Anderson, a notable figure in his own right, captured the attention and admiration of many, highlighting how one person's presence can influence a vast audience. The collective experience of so many people can amplify emotions, making feelings of joy, motivation, or hope resonate even deeper. This phenomenon reminds us that there's power in numbers, whether it's for a concert, a sports event, or a rally. Large gatherings can stir up passion and inspire change, showing us how connected we can feel even among strangers. Have you ever felt that electric energy in a crowd? Hard to believe, but sloths are surprisingly weak. These fascinating creatures have only 25% to 30% muscle mass, which is quite a bit lower than the 40% to 45% found in most other mammals. This unique bodily structure allows sloths to survive on a low-energy diet consisting mainly of leaves. Since their food is low in calories, sloths don't need lots of muscle to move around or hunt, as they mainly hang out in trees and munch on foliage. Their low muscle mass contributes to their slow movement, making them experts at conserving energy. This is crucial for their survival, especially in their natural habitat where food can be scarce. So next time you see a sloth, remember they're not just lazy, they've evolved in a way that perfectly suits their lifestyle. How cool is that? Did you know Hitler helped design the Volkswagen Beetle? This iconic car wasn't just a product of the automotive industry. It was born from a vision to create an affordable vehicle for everyday Germans. In the 1930s, the Nazi regime aimed to provide the working class with a reliable car that could be both practical and easy to drive. Adolf Hitler envisioned a people's car, Volkswagen in German, that would symbolize progress and unity. He collaborated with Ferdinand Porsche, the renowned automotive engineer, to bring this idea to life. The result was a compact, rounded vehicle that became known for its durability and unique design. Introduced in 1938, the Beetle quickly gained popularity, becoming a cultural icon and one of the best-selling cars in history. Its playful shape and efficiency defined an era of automotive design. Surprisingly, this connection to Hitler reminds us how political contexts can shape even the simplest aspects of everyday life. Could a car like this ever be designed today? Believe it or not, the sun is massive enough to fit Earth's. Did you know that the sun is so gigantic that it could hold about 1.3 million Earths within its enormous volume? Just picture it. Our planet is a tiny speck compared to the fiery ball of gas that powers life on Earth. The sun's diameter is about 864,000 miles, which is roughly 109 times wider than Earth. This immense size means its gravitational pull is incredibly strong, keeping all of the planets in our solar system, including Earth, in orbit around it. If you could somehow shrink Earth and drop it into the sun, it would be like tossing a marble into a massive arena. The sun's sheer size and weight create the heat and energy we rely on, making it a true giant in our solar system. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such a colossal star sustains life on our small blue planet? Discover the mystery of Italy's crumbling, dying city. Situated atop a steep cliff, Civita di Bagnoregio captivates visitors with its stunning views and medieval charm. Once bustling with life, this unique village is now known as the Dying City due to its fragile clay soil that continues to erode, threatening its existence. Only 8 brave inhabitants call this place home, clinging to their heritage amidst the ruins. Accessed solely by a long bridge, Civita offers a glimpse into the past with its winding streets and historic architecture. While it faces an uncertain future, efforts are underway to preserve its beauty and history. Tourists flock to this ghost town, drawn by its enchanting atmosphere and the dramatic landscape that surrounds it. As nature continues to reclaim this remarkable site, the question remains, can systematic preservation save Civita from disappearing forever? Can you believe how far a lion's roar travels? This powerful sound can be heard up to 5 kilometers away, making it one of nature's most impressive vocalizations. Lions, known as the kings of the jungle, use their roars for several important reasons. First, they establish their territory. A deep, resonant roar warns other lions to stay away from a pride's home range. This helps reduce direct confrontations that could lead to injuries. Additionally, roars play a key role in communication among pride members. When a lion roars, it's like sending out an exciting message. I'm here, and we're together. This helps the pride stay connected, especially when members are spread out during hunts. The roar also signifies dominance, ensuring that everyone knows who's in charge. Imagine being in the African savanna and hearing a lion's roar echo across the plains. That's a reminder of the power and majesty of these magnificent creatures. Isn't it fascinating how such a simple sound can have so much significance in the wild? Did you know that hindsight bias affects our memories? This psychological phenomenon, often called the "I knew it all along" effect, leads us to believe that we could have predicted an event after it has happened. For instance, if a basketball team loses a crucial game, fans might say they saw it coming all along, despite having supported the team just before the game. This effect can distort our recollection of how uncertain we truly felt at the time. Because of hindsight bias, we often overlook our previous gaps in knowledge or our flawed predictions. This can hinder our ability to learn from past mistakes, as we may feel overly confident about our judgment. Understanding this bias is essential, especially in areas requiring careful decision-making. By recognizing that our memories can be misleading, we can work towards becoming better thinkers and smarter decision-makers in the future. Why exactly does Disney's magic come from everyday items? In the iconic animated short Steamboat Willie, released in 1928, sound effects play a crucial role in bringing the animation to life. Interestingly, the creators crafted these sounds using simple everyday items. For instance, rubber gloves created the squeaky noises of Mickey's antics, while pots and pans added to the chaotic atmosphere on the steamboat. Even real mice inspired some of the sounds, with the studio reportedly having a few furry visitors who unwittingly added their own squeaks. This clever use of household materials not only shows Disney's innovative spirit, but also emphasizes the resourcefulness of the time. The combination of these unique techniques helped revolutionize sound and animation, making Steamboat Willie a groundbreaking film that captivated audiences and set new standards in the industry. Can you imagine creating sounds this way? Did you know Switzerland has a unique national celebration? Each year on August 1st, Switzerland comes alive with festivities to honor its National Day. This date marks the anniversary of the foundation of the Swiss Confederation in 1291, a pivotal moment when three regions came together to defend their freedom from external threats. The celebration features an array of events, including remarkable fireworks lighting up the night sky, lively parades showcasing traditional Swiss costumes, and mouth-watering barbecues where locals enjoy grilling sausages. It's also a time for family gatherings and community spirit, with many villages organizing concerts and public speeches to reflect on Swiss unity and independence. One of the most iconic symbols of the celebration is the bonfire, often lit on hilltops, symbolizing the beacon of freedom that the country strives to uphold. As citizens come together to celebrate, the atmosphere buzzes with pride for their shared history and values. Who else would love to join in the fun and witness this vibrant celebration? Guess what really drives horsepower measurements? The term horsepower, famously introduced by engineer James Watt in the 18th century, doesn't perfectly represent a horse's actual power. Watt calculated this concept based on a very strong draft horse's performance, aiming to market steam engines by comparing their capabilities to horses. However, in reality, a typical horse only generates about 14.9 horsepower at its peak. This measurement can significantly vary due to factors like the breed, size, and the horse's exertion level. For example, smaller ponies may produce less power, while powerful draft breeds can push the limits of this average. Modern studies have shown that not all horses are created equal when it comes to strength. While the term horsepower has stuck, it's fascinating to realize how it's more a marketing tool than a precise measure of an animal's capability. Guess what really drives your curiosity today? A fascinating compilation of 385 random facts is here to blow your mind. These facts cover everything from bizarre animal behaviors to astonishing discoveries in space. Did you know that honey never spoils, or that octopuses have 3 hearts? Each snippet in this collection is designed to leave you in awe and spark interesting conversations. Compiling such a diverse range of information is not just for fun, it also encourages learning and exploration. As you dive into these surprising tidbits, you'll discover how interconnected our world is, showcasing science, history, and nature in an engaging way. So whether you're sharing these facts at a party or just satisfying your own curiosity, they remind us that there's always something new to learn. Are you ready to impress your friends with your newfound knowledge? Let's explore how Christopher Robin inspired Winnie the Pooh. In 1920, A.A. Milne named his son Christopher Robin, a choice that would wonderfully shape the world of children's literature. This name didn't just represent a typical father-son bond. It blossomed into a captivating character in the enchanting Winnie the Pooh stories. Milne's experiences as a father fueled his imagination, helping to create a whimsical universe filled with lovable characters like Pooh, Piglet, and Eeyore. These tales resonate with readers of all ages, capturing the sweet essence of childhood adventures and friendships. Imagine how a simple name transformed into a doorway for children to explore their own imaginations. Milne's storytelling shows us that personal moments can turn into magical narratives that live on for generations. Each story invites us to cherish our own childhood memories while experiencing the joy, innocence, and fun from the 100-acre wood. So what role does your childhood play in the stories you tell? Is it really true that 3 products remain undiscovered? It sure is. Right now, there are 3 innovative products that no one has yet uncovered, which opens up exciting possibilities for businesses and inventors alike. This surprising idea highlights the endless potential for creativity and exploration in our rapidly changing world. Even with thousands of products filling our stores, these hidden gems remind us that people are still searching for solutions to everyday problems. From eco-friendly gadgets to life-enhancing health tools, each undiscovered product represents an opportunity to make life a little easier or more enjoyable. Think about it. Every great invention, from the microwave to smartphones, started as an idea waiting to be realized. The existence of these undiscovered products sparks curiosity about what they might be and how they could change our lives. So as scientists and entrepreneurs keep experimenting, the next big thing could be just around the corner. Who knows what amazing creations are waiting to be brought to life? Most people don't know this, but crows recognize faces. Research has shown that these clever birds can tell humans apart, showcasing their impressive intelligence and cognitive abilities. In various studies, crows were observed reacting differently to people who were friendly versus those who posed a threat. They would even remember and warn other crows about humans they deemed dangerous. Similarly, bees display remarkable skills in recognizing their surroundings and can associate flowers with specific colors and scents. By recognizing details about their environment, they can communicate effectively with fellow bees about where to find food. This recognition of faces and features helps both species adapt and survive in their environments, proving that intelligence comes in many forms. The more we learn about these creatures, the more we appreciate their capabilities. So next time you see a crow or a busy bee, remember they are not just common animals. They are sophisticated beings with social skills that allow them to navigate their worlds. What other surprises about nature are waiting to be uncovered? Ever wondered how long a baseball lasts? In Major League Baseball, a baseball typically lasts for about 7 pitches before being replaced. This surprising fact highlights the endless action and energy of the game. Each baseball is designed for performance, but they can wear out quickly due to the intense conditions they face. Pitchers throw fastballs and curveballs with great force, and batters swing with powerful hits, affecting the ball's surface and structure. After those 7 pitches, the ball can get scuffed, lose its grip, or even develop unwanted dents. That's why umpires are always on the lookout for those signs, ready to switch out a ball if it shows any signs of wear. When a new ball comes into play, it's cleaner and has a better grip, allowing players to execute their best plays. With anywhere from 2 to 3 dozen baseballs being used during a single game, fans witness an ever-changing scenario on the field. How cool is it that something so small plays such a crucial role in America's favorite pastime? What if I told you Pokemon inspires from real life? The Pokemon universe is a fascinating world brimming with over 1,000 unique species, each crafted from a mix of real animals, mythology, and cultural influences. For example, Bulbasaur is a charming blend of a plant and a dinosaur, showcasing the creative vision of its designers. Meanwhile, Gyarados takes inspiration from the legendary Chinese dragon, symbolizing power and transformation in folklore. This clever use of inspiration not only adds depth to the Pokemon characters, but also connects fans to various aspects of the natural world and cultural stories. Fans can spot similarities between Pokemon and real creatures. For instance, artists have modeled some characters on actual fish, birds, and reptiles, making each creature feel familiar yet fantastical. As Pokemon continues to evolve and grow, it keeps enchanting us by weaving together elements that celebrate our diverse world. Which Pokemon do you think has the most interesting backstory? Discover the secrets of the Terracotta Army. This might surprise you. The Terracotta Army, a stunning collection of over 8,000 clay soldiers, was created over a massive span of 37 years. Crafted during the reign of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang, these lifelike figures were buried with him around 210 BC. Their purpose? To protect him in the afterlife and ensure he had soldiers to lead him in his next journey. Each soldier is unique, showcasing different facial expressions, hairstyles, and military ranks, giving us a glimpse into the artistry and craftsmanship of ancient China. Alongside the soldiers, there are chariots and horses, further emphasizing the complexity and scale of this burial site. Unearthed in 1974, the Terracotta Army has fascinated millions and offers insights into the beliefs and practices of the Qin dynasty. So, what more treasures could lie waiting to be discovered in the sands of history?